my gosh. Oh my gosh. It just clicked. It just hit me. You know, I've made the few videos that I have about, well, I've made many hinting at or joking, making fun of him for me thinking he's, for being gay. But there has been a few where things have actually, memories have actually came up where it's like, I'm like realizing, wow, like that, okay, so, like, I'm, like, it's hands down, 100% is. And he's just always gaslit me out of that. And I just had I remembered that when he first came home, oh my gosh, and the fact that it was right after he came home from prison, dude, we got married when he was in, and in that time, he was gone 2 years, and I waited. This was the beginning of our relationship. When he came home, after 2 years, we were newlyweds. Within the first 3 months of him being home, he already had urged me to go to SAA meetings. He had already been urging me to go to SAA meetings, Sex Addicts Anonymous. And I was like continually being shamed for wanting it. Because, I mean, my man was just gone for 2 years straight. Yeah. 5, 6 fucking times a day. Like, I don't get what the problem is. Obviously that didn't last long, and if at all. And then even scaling it back to like once a day was too much. Not because he couldn't or couldn't perform in that way. For some reason it would just make him mad. Like, he didn't want, now it's all making sense. Because I always felt shamed by it. Like, he always would shame and like make me feel like it would be like something was wrong with me, or like I was gross for like wanting that from him. Because I naturally have like a higher drive in general, and also he had been fucking gone. Duh. I waited. I literally didn't engage with anybody for 2 years, and you're gonna tell me that when you come home I'm asking too much? Like, yeah. And he really shamed me about it, like, so hardcore. And I'm just now realizing, like, all of that would have been a projection, because really he was ashamed that he didn't, you know, if he's not 100% straight, he would be feeling mad and ashamed with himself for not wanting that or enjoying that, or like as much as he knows he should, being newly married. Motherfucker had me going to meetings. I was pregnant with our daughter. He was barely home. He got out in April. He got out in April. By the summer, I was going to these meetings once a week, reading the fucking 12 steps of Sex Addicts book. That's fucking evil. Every single thing that he didn't like about me or didn't want to deal with, he got at me to go to therapy or to go and do the thing to work on it, to like get it out of myself. That's like really fucked up, because with a significant other, quality time like that is my love language. Like, it's like the mix of physical touch and quality time. That's my love language. I'm not saying that it's like shallow like that all the time. Like, it's not just like, oh, I, you know, want it all the time, but no, like, vulnerability, time to be vulnerable in that way is very important to me. And I hate it because I like essentially tried to just bury down everything that, you know, helped me, like, that I felt loved by. Sorry, my ears are pinging. Left is feminine, and that's, like, he got me to try to remove things about me that weren't, that there's nothing wrong with, that I as a person should be able to express and feel and own and, you know, lean into. But anyways, I want to eat my ice cream. But yeah, that makes sense. I just now realized that. And in talking about it that little bit helps kind of put it out there enough for that little chapter or that little folder to be closed and put away. You know what I mean? Like, okay, there's a thing that was actually kind of traumatic and shameful that I was forced into, like, no, I wouldn't say forced, but coerced into, because I loved him and I wanted to not be the problem. And I can put that to rest now, knowing that, you know, it wasn't, I don't need to feel sorry for myself about it, but I can know that it wasn't something I needed to go through, because that's insane. I don't think it's asking, I don't think there's anything wrong with me for, like, wanting my spouse in that way, especially after he had been gone and I waited. Like, I don't know, there was something about the shame of that from my husband in particular that was, like, really scarring, and I don't think I've realized it until just now. Like, being able to kind of release that, like, there was nothing wrong with me for that. There was nothing wrong with me for that. Like, I spent a long time, like, feeling gross about it, or icky, or, like, almost, like, perverted by it, in a way, like that he thought it was, which rose red flags in my head of things I don't really want to go into that would be shared publicly. But even with his charges, that makes sense. The projecting there. I'm so fucking stupid. But there was nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. And there won't ever be for wanting my partner. Dang, you really had me fucked up.